Well, as you know, all the awards is fake. I always knew when my artist was gonna win and not gonna win because if I showed up aggressively enough or people pay enough money, anybody can win an award. All the awards are fake. They're bought. They're not earned. So at that time, Pac never won an award. So I made sure Snoop won the Artist of the Year. He beat out R. Kelly. Y'all remember that? You go back and look at that footage when Snoop had the burgundy rag on his head. But anyway.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
I wanted to make sure Pac won an award. And Pac was going to win an award. We knew everybody was going to be at that award. And we always have an after party after the awards. So we know what it was. They know what it was. And we probably had, I don't know, I didn't count head for head, but it could have been 80 or more or a little less of everybody from Compton wearing burgundy sweatshirts with Pink Folk on the back. Then we had a whole busload of the homies from the Bay Area. Then Pac was in the car with me in the Hummer. Pac had on army tees. So everybody came there with what they was coming to do, see who's who. But I don't know. I can't go on facts because I don't know this. But the police was waiting on us. When we got ready to pull in and get to the Soul Train Awards, they didn't want to let us in because I guess they knew we was coming, and they even told Puffy and them we was on the way. Puffy ran and slid under a limo. We arguing with the police, the Moodles was there, everybody was there, you know, to express ourselves. It was a guy who was with Puffy and Bad Boy in them camp. They was paying the South Sides. So he whipped out a gun. And shit, we ain't worried about no gun, you know what I mean? Because everybody right, if you know what I mean. Plus, the police all there, LAPD. But you know, I think those LAPD dudes always had a relationship with those dudes. So they pulled their weapons out, could take the gun from him, handcuffed him. I don't know if he went to jail or got time behind him, but you know, it's still the smoke travels. And according to Keefy D, that smoke thick as a motherfucker. So that's all it was. We ended up going, changing our clothes and going to the after party. Before we go to the after party, we go to Monty's, of course. And one of those dudes who messed with Puffy and them was there. And Pac knew him. He said, man, they fuck with them. And then one of my guys, he said, he know them. I said, man, this dude's, he from New York, but this is my brother. You know, we the same. He with us. So all those things happened. All those things occurred. And the footprints was already in the mud. So I don't know why they act like it was surprising and blame me for killing Tupac. I don't know why it was surprising to send me to prison where they couldn't even give me a violation to the fact that that same case come back and hunt me now. I'm in court right now. I'm not the Menendez brothers. I didn't kill my parents, but I'm in court right now because they violated my rights of me and go per. I ain't never had a public defender lawyer ever in my whole history. I had paid lawyers, and the judge on record says, I don't think your lawyer is experienced enough. And I paid her. He said, I'm firing her. She said, well, my partner has been practicing for 35 years. I don't care. He fired my paid attorney and said I had to get a guy named LeBlanc, who been his friend for 40 years, and he a public pretender. And they did not allow me to go to trial. They did not allow me to have a trial. Now, if A$AP Rocky can get off, I'd have been free like OJ all day, but I wasn't given that opportunity. They didn't even let my kids come to court. But my people ain't Rihanna. They can bring their children to court. So we got to get this right. Right now, the law don't supposed to be blind. So give everybody a fair chance.